What's going on, guys? Rastas Sean here with Unify Shop. Check us out, unifyshop.com. Just going to be smoking with you guys, giving you guys some smoke tips from a real Rasta, guys. I've been in the Rastafari movement since a young kid, and a lot of my close friends are really serious Rastas from Brooklyn, New York. And yeah, so right now I'm just going to be smoking with you guys. This is my first video ever really smoking on YouTube or on camera, but I've been smoking since forever. I'm 26 years old, and we got some weed from FloraCal dispensary in California. I'm currently in New Jersey. Got a little bit of backwoods, grab a leaf, and whatever. Today we're just gonna be smoking a little bit. It's from my J's from earlier, and yeah, here we go. Haile Selassie the first, Almighty I. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. What I really want to do with this channel, guys, I want to be exploring the cannabis industry. I want to go all around the country, possibly even all around the world, checking out different cannabis farms, comparing different grower methods with each other, and just showing people the beauty of cannabis in its natural habitat. And yeah, so I'm really getting into the growing industry in cannabis, and it's about time. I used to grow in my house. About 8 years ago, I had a little grow up in my house, but I'll give you the story on that, guys. So I was taking care of like 8 plants for 4 months, you know, really loving them every day, talking to them, playing music to them, enjoying them, and just really like, I love marijuana. So when I watched the plants grow up, it was just amazing to me. One day my sister comes into my room and she says, "Hey Sean, the cops are coming to the house because my friend was at the house before and now the cops are looking for him." So it was like a big misunderstanding, really. Long story short, I cut down the plants. I got so scared that the cops were going to come because I smoked too much that day. I was super paranoid. And she said that to me, and I cut the plants down. Next thing you know, the cops never came to the house, and my plants were cut too early, too short. And yeah, lesson learned, don't get too scared, you know, keep your calm. But nowadays the laws have changed a little bit, a little less harsh on growing weed. In New Jersey, you still cannot grow weed. This is the only state that has legalized marijuana, but you cannot grow it, because they're worried about what happened in Colorado, where everybody started creating like indoor grow houses, you know, like illegal grow houses, and just growing too much weed so that the dispensary wasn't going to make that much money. So New Jersey's really all about the money. It's a state that's all about the money, and that's why they made cannabis legal, so that the state can tax it and they can make more money. It's not for the people, because if it was for the people, they would let them grow their own medicine, and not have to pay the state. But this is where we see what's really what, you know. New Jersey weed laws, hopefully they're going to change for the better. We need public places where we can smoke. We also need to be able to buy our weed elsewhere than the dispensary. We need to be able to grow our own weed, guys. There needs to be public places where we could smoke also, because when we buy from the dispensary, yeah, we can buy from the dispensary, but there's nowhere you can smoke. You can only smoke in your own residence, and 35% of people in New Jersey are renters. They rent. So you have to ask your landlord permission if you can smoke in your house. So 35% of people might not be able to even smoke because they're going to get arrested if they smoke outdoors. Think about that, guys. There's a lot of aspects to this. This is medicine, and they're still criminalizing it and only making it legal so they can make money off it. Not because they care about the plant. This is the huge thing, guys. We need to become federally legal to grow, export, cultivate, you know, sell cannabis. That's what we need. We're fighting for these laws, guys. I'm 26 years old, and I hope one day cannabis is freely able to be loved and cared for, and everybody is able to take part in the industry and have a job in the industry. That's what's so big about this market, is the jobs that it can create. It's insane, guys. It's insane. 1 second, I'm going to take another hit. Give thanks, Rastafari, for another day. Burn Babylon. Ja Rastafari. Yeah, guys, I like to smoke my weed with a little bit of tobacco because I was taught by the Rastas that the tobacco is actually also a very spiritual plant in Rastafari. Tobacco is a spirit. If you ever look at the Native Americans, guys, you can see that tobacco is the most special plant out of all of the Native American plants, the thousands of species of plants. Tobacco is the #1 most important to the indigenous people, to the Native Americans. Why? Every time that a plant grows on their farm, or they're reaping a plant, they put down a piece of tobacco as a thank you to Mother Earth, because the tobacco is a spirit, it's a vehicle, and when you smoke it with the herb, you're actually it carries the message of the herb, so it's a messenger plant. The tobacco plant can carry many signals and messages across many different galaxies. Tobacco is very powerful and should not be looked at as a drug, because the only reason people get sick from tobacco is because their diet is sick, #1, or the tobacco is bad, which means it's mixed with chemicals. You need natural tobacco for it to work properly, for you to be able to utilize it and stay healthy with it. I've been smoking tobacco for a long time. I have no benefits of aging. I have no downfalls of the plant. I don't feel that I have any cancer developing. My lungs are fine. Everything is good. So sometimes you have to look at what the industry's saying. The industry's saying that tobacco gives you cancer. That's not true. Cigarettes give you cancer because cigarettes are mixed with rat poison and other harmful addictive substances. That's not tobacco. The tobacco plant should not be blamed. It's just a plant. It's a natural plant. God doesn't make plants give you cancer. You know what I mean? So that's one thing, guys. Guys want to look into using tobacco medicinally, and yeah, it's really important. For me, it's really helped me. It's great for ideas, coming up with ideas, and being in the spiritual realm. Tobacco is excellent. It very depends. The best kind of tobacco I can recommend is Fronto leaf. Right now I'm using the backwood tobacco because I don't know. I never used that, but I just didn't have any tobacco right now. So this is natural tobacco also. It does have a little bit of a flavor, which I don't like. I like natural flavored, no flavored tobacco, straight off the plant. When I was in Ecuador, you could find tobacco just on the side of the road, and they don't use tobacco in Ecuador. They really just treat it like it's a bad plant, and they neglect it. And you can find it growing on the side of the road just when you're walking. Pick it up and use it. It's it's a gift from God, and people need to start having a different view on these plants. So yeah, I'm gonna pack up another. Oops, sorry guys. I'm gonna pack up another bowl here, and just chop it up with you guys. Give you guys the knowledge that I've been I've been blessed with. Tap in, let me know in the comments where you guys are from. Hit that like and subscribe button. This is Unify Shop tapping in. Check out our website, unifyshop.com. The real Rasta stuff, the real deal. The Rasta who's been all around the world: Ecuador, Colombia, Hawaii, Jamaica. I've been everywhere, guys. Nicaragua, just to name a few. The Bahamas. Where else have we been? I just got back from Hawaii. I was living there for 6 months. Before that, I was in Colombia. Before that, I was in Ecuador. Before that, I was in Puerto Rico. There's a lot going on with the Rasta. We be seeing a lot of stuff. Give thanks to the Most High. Yeah, I mean, guys, there's a lot of videos on Rastafari on YouTube, but you're not going to find a real Rasta. It doesn't matter how many views the video has or what kind of red, gold, and green the person's wearing. It doesn't mean they're Rasta just because they're saying they're Rasta, guys. This whole Rasta system, the whole Rastafari spirituality has been infiltrated by the feds. Rasta is made a joke out of now. If you guys look at Rastafari, it's all a joke. Real Rastas, you can't really tell somebody you're a real Rasta. It doesn't, nowadays, It's too dangerous. You know what I mean? The Rastas know too much. Babylon has infiltrated Rastafari. On YouTube, if you go to Ras Kitchen, yeah, you'll find that Rasta cooking up pork, fish, all types of stuff that Rastafari burns. Rastafari doesn't use that kind of stuff. So why are you putting it in a video that's Rastafari? Yeah, Ras Kitchen, fire burn that, fire burn all the Rastas who are making Rasta look like mockery or fuckery. You know, this is a serious thing. The heads of the world, Rastafari. The one who sits upon the throne is Rastafari. People need to stop making a joke out of this. It's not a weed smoking thing. This is about knowledge, truth, you know, speaking what's right and what's true, and cooking idly, cooking without salt, cooking without meat, cooking without karma on your dish. This is what Rastafari is about. It's about loving God, loving the creation that he made, and doing it to its absolute best, you know, giving thanks to it its absolute utmost because it deserves it. God's creation is so perfect and beautiful that we should hold it up to the highest standard. That's what Rastafari does. They hold themselves up to the highest standard. They give thanks to the absolute fullest to the Most High, and that's why they're the most blessed. But like I told you guys, Rastafari is being infiltrated by the feds. They want you to see only the bullshit in Rastafari. That's what they want you to see. The things that confuse your mind and make you say, that's not a serious thing. That's just, you know, for fun and games. I'm telling you guys, I've seen, this is not a joke. We're talking about the utmost spirituality, the utmost respect and discipline of a human being, doing his job here on earth to the utmost of his ability, and really trying, you know, to live another day, trying not to die. That's what Rastafari is about. This information might get deleted. This information might not be able to stay on YouTube because it's too powerful. If you're lucky enough to see this, look into Rastafari. Look into really into Haile Selassie. That is Rastafari. Don't look into who is playing the parts of the Rastafaris. No, the real Rasta is Haile Selassie. Listen to what he said. Listen to his speeches, his words, his quotes. Look at the human being he was. Look at the animals that he treated with respect. Look at all of the places he's visited and the people he's spoken with and the people he's treated with dignity and honor and really shown his humility. That's what Rastafari is. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, the son of David, the son of Solomon, the King of Kings, the one who sits upon the throne forever and ever. Glory to the Father, Keramawe, Haile Selassie, I, the first, Jah, Rastafari, I, ever living, ever faithful. Fire burn, Babylon, burn all of your wicked sins, everything out. You have to face judgment now on earth, now, not when you die. We face judgment now. Fire burn all of the sins of our past. You know, it's time to look into the future. It's time to be in the present, mostly. Give thanks, for I, ever living. So that's what this is about, guys. Meditation. You know, really looking into yourself for these coming years. You know, look in the mirror and say, do I want to do this? Do I want to live? Do I want to give thanks for all the fruits that Rastafari has to offer me? Am I going to try my best? You know, we're blessed with this beautiful life, you know. We're meant to live it to the absolute utmost, you know. When you eat a vegetable, that's him, that's God. When you eat a fruit, that's him, that's God. He appreciates when you appreciate his creation. That's what Rastafari is about, guys. It's not about this red, gold, and green crap. It's not about dreadlocks. Dreadlocks are a part of Rastafari. Dreadlocks are a connector to the Most High. Your hair and your beard, it says it in the Bible, it's the covenant with the Most High. You cut your beard or you cut your hair, you're cutting your connection with the Most High. Why? Because it says in the Bible that we're created in the image of God. We are created in the image of God, the likeness and image. that means we look exactly like God. Does he want us to cut our hair and our beard if he created us like this? Don't think so. Fire burn, subscribe, like, Ja Rastafari.